false dichotomies. I think that's been the deployed tactic of the weirdos surrounding the Modelo virus 19. And what I mean by that is that they present you with two options and they act as if those are the only two that you have offered to you, especially as an individual living. We knew that, or rather, I pointed that out at least, so I did along with others at least, maybe not everybody, beginning of the pandemic. And they would present it as you have to do this if you want to be able to do that. And I said, why? Simple question, or I asked. It's not one that can be easily answered by them because the whole point is that they expect you to just pledge allegiance to them and what it is that they want you to do without any sort of question. Or, and rather, what happens is they try to paint you as a bad person in the event that you are in any sort of opposition to the false dichotomy it is that they presented to you. We have yet another example of this right here, coming from President of the United Socialist States of America. Joe Biden says, and I quote, "After a year of hard work and so much sacrifice, the rule is now simple. Get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do." Okay, Joe, let's go through this just real quick. And if you saw my message, I told him to go screw himself. But think about that. Only two options. So you either get vaccinated with the experimental jab that we have not had any long-term sort of forms of testing in its regards. It's just something that's in this perpetual emergency state, in which they just tell you to go get it to protect yourself and your loved ones from the Modelo virus, because you don't have an immune system. It's not a thing. Roger that. But it's either that, so get that jab, or walk around with a diaper on your face until you do. Now, let's just kind of backtrack just a little bit, because y'all do understand in terms of its effectiveness, there has virtually been zero random control trials that conclude without just much doubt that the effectiveness of that diaper is exactly how they say it. Now, what they have been able to do is, of course, use mannequins and 3D models and theories and what have you. But as far as the random control trials, such as the Danish study, which was about the only one that was done pertaining to COVID-19, it resulted in basically it was statistically insignificant in terms of the effectiveness, whether you have it or you don't, when it comes to spreading and contracting the virus. So I just want to put that into perspective right there, that they haven't even proved that yet. Nonetheless, this is what they say that, the authority claims, albeit all illegitimate. That's what they have said, that's how it must work. WHOs of the world, the CDCs. So you only have one or two options: get the jab, walk around with the diaper. No other ones. See, and that's the false dichotomy, is that who in the world said that those were the only two options there? Aside from just them being in position of authority and them saying it. Who said it though? Like what? Why is there not a third, fourth, fifth option? Who said that I can't not get vaccinated, which I haven't been, and I can't still walk around without a diaper on my face? It's completely arbitrary. Now, again, it's one thing, and this has been my solution forever. Said this back in March. Said this back in April. If you want to walk around with the diaper on your face, you should be free to do that. Should be nobody being able to impede upon your freedom to do that. If you want to walk around with a diaper on your face, by all means, go do it. If you are a business owner and you want to require people to walk into it, not the government pressuring you to do it, because you think this is the right thing to do. This is your private property. Do it, whatever it is that you will with it. However, that's where it stops. So, likewise, another business owner has the freedom to say, I don't care. Remember, you saw it kind of went viral. It was a picture of me. I don't think a lot of people knew I was the one that took the picture. I posted it, but I was the one that took a picture. Spot that I went to, little pizza spot. And in the pizza spot, they were like, there's a big sign that says, mask. Let me see if I can actually pull it up. And this is like, it was beautiful. It's like it shows that freedom is an actual thing here. Let me see if I can find it for y'all, because it shows that people will, of course, make their they make their own decisions. Here we go, right here. That's what it said. This is actually me. I was the one that took the picture. It says, mask or no mask, all are welcome. So this is an individual business owner out here in Texas, which we don't have the mandates or the guidelines or whatever coming by way of the executive orders that require you could just fucking do whatever you want with your business. And as you see that this one says, this is a piece of spot out there in Las Colinas, out there in Irving. And I went there, and it's like they said, none of the workers have masks on at all. Like none of the guys that are doing the pizza or anything, none of them are walking around with masks. And it's a beautiful thing. But this is an example of the business owner saying, look, you do what you want. We'll accept your money either way it goes. And I think the vast majority of definitely the smaller businesses, that's what their position is generally going to be. If you want to wear it, wear it. But like I said, if they want to require you to wear it, likewise, if they say you can't, like a lot of gun shops, they'll say you can't wear a mask. Like, no, don't come in here with a mask. You've been warned. So that's their right. This moronic idea that the individuals can't make the decisions for themselves is just that. A lot of lemmings just feel as if it has to come from an authority figure, and whatever arbitrary line that they set, you must follow. And I say, according to who? You? So Biden's just talking out of his behind, which I think that you understood that. Him saying that, whatever, doesn't mean anything. Because there are other options, such as what I'm doing right now, and that is not getting vaccinated, and I'm not walking around with a diaper on my face. And I'll, of course, adjust accordingly, because maybe some businesses will require me, if I need to go in there, to wear one. But, again, that's on me to make the adjustment. Vice versa, or the other way around, taking my money to the people that won't require me. That's generally how it's going to be. It's no big deal. It's easy. But this idea that it's only two positions that I have to take is just bull crap. It's not a thing. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.